Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the Italian fast ship campaign. So we are navally invading Croatia. I have no tons there yet, but I'm trying to send my entire force there. I don't think they have many ships left as far as I remember. I believe I sunk most of their dangerous battleships. Yes, they only have one light cruiser left. So, I'll be navally invading them, and if that fails, then I will move on to Germany. So I guess I might as well just... Okay, hold on. Is there anything I'm going to research? Because if there is, I might build a new ship. I don't think there is. I just got the new hull. It wasn't good for the battleship I'm supposed to build, though. Not a whole lot. Did I ever build a new battleship that one hull? I don't think I did. Alright, let's go build... Yeah, let's go build the ship really quick. Nope, not like that. Yeah, okay, so we do. Because we have the Dreadnought 1, the Dreadnought 2. This is the same battlecruiser, I think. Looks like it. So we have a new battleship hull. So this is supposed to go at least 2 knots over the maximum optimal speed, which is 22.3. So 22.3. This is going to be a pretty fast ship. Because then this is going to go... I want to make it 24.5. We can do 24.5, okay. Let's throw on the best spotting. Get a funnel on there. That's already good without any adjustments at all. In that case, put on the least big funnel. What guns can we throw on this thing? Mark 1s, Mark 2s, Mark 3s, 13-inch guns. Interesting. This also reminds me that I need to refit some of my other ships since they are still rocking, I think, Mark 2s and stuff. Let's get, I think, this. Let's get those Mark 3 13-inch. Don't I have Mark 4 something? No. Okay. That barbette looks a little too big for that gun. Let's get the smallest one. Maybe this one will look better. My ship's gotta look really good, you know? Oh, that's a house. I think that looks a little better. I'll keep it like that for now. And then let's bring this in a ton. Put this on the other side. And now we have, oh, it needs to go there. Interesting. Well, in that case, if that's how the setup is going to be, then let's do something a little weird, despite this not being the weird ship campaign. I guess it won't be super weird. It'll be a little interesting though. Take another barbette, slap it right there. Gun, gun. Oh yes, that is a lot of guns. Though, I'm wondering if I should start making these smaller. Because I always end up building them. I mean, I can try something like this. It's a really cool design, but I'm kind of wondering if I should maybe instead make it shorter. You know? That might be the plan. What if I did 2600? How low can I go? That is very low. I think that's way less displacement than what... No, it's about the similar displacement of what those are. So I would like take these up. This would go here. Push that back one. This would move this up a little bit. Move this up a bunch. So I can get a barbette right there. That would be a more conventional design. Less guns, but smaller. Cheaper. Less displacement left than when I had super huge. Okay, what if I just go maximum? Maximum is 2900. let's just say slap this right there, put this there. Let's basically do what we just had before. Because these are super long barrels, aren't they? Yeah, 59 caliber. Holy. I don't know about 59 caliber. What's accuracy like? 15k, 1.3, 2.1. What's the reload like? 71 seconds. Drop it down to 63. Let's get 2 powder 1. A little under a minute. That a 15k. Less accuracy. They shoot faster. They're supposed to have a little bit more range. There we go. A little more range. Just get TNT really quick. This actually increases reload. Okay. We also have a huge forward offset, which is definitely a problem, and I just realized I get another gun down here. Oh, pain. If only I could fit. That looks beautiful. I wish I could do the same thing here. I suppose I could. Could I? We have maximum barbettes? Oh, we do. Let's just shove this forward. What's the smallest barbette? I think it's this one. I don't suppose we can get a super tall barbette, can we? Doesn't look like it. That won't fit anything. That's not gonna fit anything. Very tall? Very tall is interesting, but I don't think it's gonna fit anything. I don't think enlarged is gonna fit a 13. No, it does. Still doesn't fit though. Extra tall. I don't suppose this fits it. Nope. So I can get a very tall barbette, it just won't fit. So then I would have to like drag. Oh. Let's drag this out a little bit. Slap this gun there. Bring this back a couple notches. Okay, it's not terrible. That's a decent amount of guns. Still a little bit of an offset, but I can fix that. Secondary guns. Where's our first Mark IV? We don't have a single Mark IV. Okay. In that case, let's take the gun size divided by 2, round down, so 6-inch guns. Let's just throw some right here, right here. A lot of places to put the rest. Oh, just right there. I suppose I could put smaller barbettes places. Not really. No, okay. Now let's get those torpedo launchers. Those are always very useful and helpful. But the only torpedo launchers we can do. More 6-inch guns. Bop, 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 bop. Super heavily gunned. Awesome. So I want heavy shells. I think it gives me less range but more accuracy at range. Oh, not very much more accuracy at range. Let's just stick with standard. Let's go, I think standard base fuse is what I've been doing. Gives me a little bit more accuracy. Okay, standard, standard, it's also time to take. Citadel 3, let's just get all the protection. See what I can fit on this before it becomes a problem. Then I do this, I get all my space back. Let's get geared turbines. Can I fit everything? It'd be nice if I could fit everything. Looks like I can fit everything, okay. Even 19-inch fast torpedoes. Let's get some advanced. Oh, hold on. Advanced. Let's do stereoscopic. I think going long range with the Italian seems to be the play right now. Since all their guns pretty much come default like super long barrel. Let's make all these 6-inch guns 45 cal. Armor. Armor. We have not Not a lot of space left to throw armor on. How do I want to do this? I haven't even adjusted the turrets yet. Okay, so that would be all of our space. So they rotate pretty quickly now. I could do reduce torpedoes. Okay. I don't even know. Probably at least 13. 13, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. Next 3.5. Let's just do 3.5. Get also 3.5 superstructure. Yeah, like 15. Let's just max out the Citadel armor. Turret armor, probably 15, 15, 7.5. Just max out secondary gun armor. Okay, so that's a lot of space that's been taken up. We are very over. It's making me wonder if I shouldn't go back to that setup I had before, where I reduce. So if I go minimum displacement, I have to get rid of this thing, this, drop this, just have to get rid of that, let's get rid of these, get rid of that, drag this back. Okay, we have more weight. I think we're also cheaper. Okay, let's just say I go 25. 25 is almost doable. The problem is we still have this aft weight offset that is bothering me. Just push that forward, that'll fix it a little bit. Drop a 6-inch gun there. So I can push this forward a little bit. Push this 6-inch gun up here. You know what I can do actually? Let's... hold on. Attach this. Push that up. Where's the barbette? There it is. Does that fit? Yes it does. Did the smaller one fit? Yes it does, okay. Okay, did not want you to... There we go. Helps a little bit. There's some more 6-inch guns up here. Doesn't seem to help very much. It's not bad. Decent secondary armament. Try and bring these towers forward a little bit. Give this guy a little bit more room to maneuver. We were over again because we extended the Citadel. And I mean very over. Can we do 26? No, we moved. 25.5? No, okay, so it has to be 25. 2,500. No, 25,000. Okay. Stitch these. Move this back a tiny bit. This back. And now you're attached. Gosh dang it. You still turn somehow. Okay, we saved a ton of space. More weight on the bow. Could ditch the aft torpedo launcher. Oh, that does give me a lot more. I'll only have one torpedo in the very front though, which is not amazing. But it's alright. Let's keep all the good armor. Honestly, yeah, this is okay. Not bad. Let's make this a 45 cal or 105 tons over. What can I get rid of? What's my flash fire chance like? 4.5%. I get rid of 1 level of anti-flood. That works. I don't like getting rid of 1 level of anti-flood, but it works. I'll make the standard. Make it increase, so just so I have that many torpedoes. I guess I could make these heavies. Probably with not even standard. Okay, reduced. Heavy shells, I'll have less range but more accuracy at range. Alright, the Leonardo da Vinci. Pretty neat little ship. Hopefully it's kind of... Is it as expensive? It is still more expensive. But not horribly more expensive. For, what is this, a 3 year later ship? I mean, what is the build time? 21 months. Alright, so technically it's going to be like 5 years, or it'll be built around 5 years after these will have been built. But I'm looking forward to it. Alright, save that design. And exit. Alright, let's see if I can even order any of these. No, not yet. I will come back to you. How many ships do I even have? Actually, it's probably easier to look at here. 1 battlecruiser, 1 battleship. Really? Oh, because I'm repairing 3 of them. Okay. So 1 battleship active, 2 battlecruisers, 12 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 2 destroyers. Oh wow, I need way more light ships. Okay. How much do I have? Around 5,000. Okay, what can I build for 5,000? Just destroyers. Let's build 6. Is that good? No, a little over. I've suspended all my big stuff. Okay. Let's suspend. We're back under, building light ships now. Alright. Perfect. I guess I'm just gonna keep going until something interesting happens, which will most likely either be this invasion finishes or Germany sends their ships down. Though I don't think they have that many ships left. I think Britain might be beating them up. No, Britain's not even at war with them anymore. Oh yeah, that's their whole task force right there. 1 battleship, 1 battlecruiser, 1 heavy cruiser, and 3 light cruisers. That's it. That's their only task force left. Britain absolutely smashed them. So I guess technically World War I's already over, because Britain and Germany are at peace. Is France at peace? France is... no, still at war. Alright, still technically going on. Alright, I will be back. So at this point, I made the mistake of muting my mic again, which I've done now recently a lot. The only thing that's really happening here is the Austro-Hungarian Empire asks for peace treaty, and then immediately, well, I say fight to the end, and I find their supposedly last ship, though it turns out not to be their last ship, though you'll see that later. So I find the planet, and I decide, yeah, it's probably time to wipe out this remaining ship. I do have a lot of ships to go take it down. My battlecruiser is actually faster than it, so I think it's gonna go down pretty quick. I turned on my cool new mod that makes everything look a little better. The normal version, you know, vanilla Dreadnoughts, the ocean looks a little weird. This new mod makes it look a little bit better in my opinion, so turn that on really quick. At that point, it's just now time to go find the light cruiser. So I'm looking at the Temperanza when it fires, and we have found the light cruiser. I don't expect this to be a hard fight. I'm actually surprised that it's charging straight in at me. So, I mean, brave sailors aboard the planet. Though, of course, as soon as it spots me, it turns around and starts to flee, which is, I mean, it makes sense. Seeing a battlecruiser charging straight at you when you are the captain of a light cruiser, you probably want to smoke up and run away. They do lose sight of us pretty quick, but yeah, we start getting hits on it, and it's not looking too good for the poor planet. I think I see a torpedo splash. I start trying to turn around. Torpedoes are flying way past me, or at least the Temperanza. Temperanza at this point I learned has a terrible turning circle and rudder shift speed. We do have some really good hits on the planet, and she's already sinking. At this point I look at her armor. She does not have good armor. I am not very worried about it at all. Torpedoes are heading toward my heavy cruiser, so I just adjust so then they're not going to get hit by torpedoes. And at that point the battle's, it's over. It died so quick. So ripped the planet, but oh well. Alright, so the battle is over, and at this point, I mean, I did pretty good. I don't even think it hit me once yet. It hit me twice, or 3 times. One was blocked, one or 2 partial pens. So that was a nice little battle done really quick. I think that was their last ship sunk. I am soon to be proven wrong because I actually go check. So at this point, I see that the Austro-Hungarian Empire actually still has a heavy cruiser floating about somewhere. So I decide that I need to go find it and sink it, even though technically it's not my task. I don't have to sink all their ships, but I want to. And then when I check my mission list, I realize that the convoy mission is actually against the last ship that the Austro-Hungarian Empire has. So I'm like, well, this could go good, it could go bad. It's a heavy cruiser with another French light cruiser that I feel like is going to throw itself into the meat grinder and get absolutely destroyed by the Tyrol. However, I have confidence in the Fulmine, and the Lombardia. They can throw enough torpedoes at the problem that it will disappear. Looking at the French light cruiser, it is absolutely abysmal. Those guns are so huge on that ship compared to the actual ship size itself. So I decide that I am in no way, shape, or form staying in that same division, and I'm going to go sail past and take on that ship with my own ships. Something spots the Fulmine and immediately gets shot at, but it spots it back. It is the enemy heavy cruiser, which I think looks pretty cool on medium settings though, so the turrets look a little weird. I do like the turrets in the back, which I'm commenting on right now. Or not the turrets, the towers. Yeah, at this point I changed to Ultra. I also realized that I don't even have the mod on. So I believe I turned, yeah, there we go. I turn on the mod. Looks pretty good, looks pretty nice. Looks a little better on my screen. I think the video puts it out a little bit not as high quality, but still looks pretty good. And at this point I decide to charge the Fulmine and the Lombardia straight at the enemy heavy cruiser to try and get off as many torpedoes as possible. So the Fulmine is finally able to fire torpedoes. I decided to pretty much manually fire them because I don't think the heavy cruiser is going to be able to dodge. I just keep turning it around so it's going to fire as many torpedoes as possible. It takes a ton of torpedo hits. Its ammo detonates, so it stops being as much as a threat. Then I send the Lombardia in to finish it off. The Lombardia positions itself and fires its torpedoes, and it gets 6 torpedo hits. I don't think a single one of them dudded. I get a little screenshot because it is absolutely beautiful how quickly this poor heavy cruiser got decimated. And after that, I know it's pretty much gone, so now it's just trying to find the transports. After a bit of searching, the Fulminate finally finds the transports, and at this point it's probably just time for a little transport massacre montage. So, enjoy! Alright, pretty good turnout. Heavy cruiser went down super easily. Transport took a little longer, but that was okay. Alright, let's just pretty much, well, first of all, go next turn and also keep going until something interesting happens. Alright, well, the naval invasion failed. We did not get Croatia, and I had never had anywhere near the amount of tonnage I needed anyways. I also sent my whole capital force to try and catch a German battleship that was down here for a second and is now no longer here? I'm not entirely sure what happened to it. There was... oh, what the heck? It's here now. Are you kidding me? Okay, where is it going? There? We'll also go there then. Stay away from my cruiser force. They don't want none of that. Get away from me. Alright. Not much I can do except click next turn and see what happens. Alright. See you then. So it is at this point where I make another amazing mistake and mute myself again, but basically with my 4 battleships and 2 battlecruisers I find a German battleship. So I'm just gonna go take it out, pretty simple. Let's jump into battle now. I comment on how weird their battleship looked compared to my pretty, in my opinion, good looking battleships, battlecruisers, and now I just have to find this thing. Take it out for good. We finally spot the enemy battleship, and my own capital ships open fire. At this range I don't expect to hit very much, which is exactly what happens, I don't hit very much. I look closer at their ship, and it's kind of a weird ship, you know, mismatching funnels, a lot of space between the 2 funnels, only 1 forward main gun, a ton of guns on the afts. It's going to, I think it's going to have a huge aft weight offset, though I do forget to check that. And yeah, just a really overall weird ship. back in my ships, I have my battlecruisers following my battleships because I figured it's probably safer that my battleships rush forward. Also because I forgot to mention the enemy battleship is like I think 25 knots slower than even my slowest battleship, so shouldn't be too hard to catch. I start turning a little bit, trying to, I guess, cross the T, so to say. It fires back and immediately gets a hit, which is surprising but also worrying because now I'm wondering, is the AI getting that like weird range finding bonus where they have crazy accuracy? And now I'm worried because I checked my range finding accuracy bonus and it's only like 119, which is on the low end of the range finding bonus. So at this point I realized maybe it's best if I start turning my ships a little bit more because it fires again and hits me again. So I start turning a little bit, get more guns online. We take out the main tower, though I don't think it's going to damage their accuracy that much because that range finding bonus is absolutely crazy. After getting most of my ships to go broadside, we start getting some pretty decent hits on the Hanover. I'm looking at the accuracy, and it's not as good as I thought it was. Also, we've already turned the Hanover into an absolute burning wreck. Kind of feel bad for, you know, the sailors aboard there, but also, you know, I mean, when two parties go to war, one party comes home, the other one doesn't. So I check out my absolutely beautiful line of battleships and battlecruisers, take a couple of photos. You know, I love those. But at this point, I pretty much have realized that that poor battleship is not going to be able to sustain fire with all of my ships, despite having its guns still pretty much online. I decided to check its gun accuracy, and it still has really good gun accuracy despite being super damaged, but then it sinks to extensive fire, so it didn't really matter in the end. I do want to see the absolute devastation on this ship, and it is absolutely covered in fire. Very understandably burned out. Looks really cool though. Battle's finally over, and I finally realized that my mic has been muted. I just think I realized that I was muted that entire time. Awesome, amazing, and fantastic. Alright, well, yeah, I'm just sending my ships to, if I can't catch these, I'm gonna go up here, try and catch the rest of these ships. So we're gonna figure that out. But I think for now that's going to end the episode, so thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Alright then, bye bye.